All right. Hey, team. Welcome to our Wednesday night call. Tonight is July 26th, and tonight we're talking about how to become an elite team. But before that, some quick announcements. Really don't have any announcements. I don't know why I said that. Usually I do have announcements. It's almost the end of the month, guys. Keep pushing. So you have like a week left, so a lot can happen in a week. You have a week left? No, you have like 4 days left. I'm thinking it's Tuesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is half anymore. But there's still plenty of time the rest of this month to get things done. I was supposed to do that Saturday morning workout this weekend, guys. I apologize. We're going to have to postpone it. I forgot we had an event going on this weekend that will be out of town, so I will let you guys know when I reschedule that. I didn't do any advertising or anything like that, so you don't even have to like worry about posting anything or anything like that. So for tonight's call, guys, we're going to be talking about how to become an elite team. And I know a lot of you just came from my new coach call and you're staying on for this call and you're like, I don't even know what this means. But when I came back from Summit, I asked you guys how we wanted to end the year as a team. Where did we want to be? What kind of team did we want to be? Did we want a title? And about 20 to 25 of you said that you wanted to go after being an elite team. So if 20 to 25 of you say you want to do it, we're going to push and we're going to make it happen. And hopefully other people jump on board and want to make this push with us. So tonight's call, it may be a lot of mumbo jumbo. You're going to be like, Ashley, I thought we like ended college calculus like 5 years ago, maybe 10 for some of us, maybe longer for others. But so ask questions, utilize the chat bar, and I will answer questions. I have slides to make it a little bit like more make sense-ish, but I'm gonna do my best to make sense of it. So let me open up the slides. And then I will tell you guys even when, I don't like not being able to look at your face. So the first thing is I want to explain to you guys what elite actually means for the team, because a lot of you are probably like, Ashley, I don't know what this means. Elite is one of the highest titles you can have in the company. It means you're one of the top coaches. I've been in the business for 4.5 years now. We've been a premier team 2 years in a row, which is just as awesome, but elite's that next push. It's that next level. I want to say I can't do it without you guys. So it's a title that I get, but it's a title that our team gets as well. Does that make sense? Like I'm an elite coach, but to me, we're an elite team. I'm the premier coach. We were the premier team. We get sneak peeks. I get to find out about the newest things. The company recognizes us. They know our team name. It's pretty awesome. You can ask Jill and Anna. They were at Summit. They've seen what it's like to be recognized as an elite team. It's pretty badass. So that's basically what elite is. It's the highest rank you can have in the company. So tonight's call, I'm going to go over like what it takes to get to be an elite team. So let me get to the slides real quick. Why is this on the bottom? Oh, goodness. I'm not used to being on this computer, and it's like really... There we go. Okay, now I lost my slides, and we're going to press play. Tasha, can you see this? You're my person again. All right, perfect. Except I'm going to minimize that because I think it shows. Okay, and we're going to try this again, and we're going to press play. All right, guys, so how to be an elite team. So the first thing I'm going to go over is literally the fun mumbo jumbo, and you'll be like, Ashley, this doesn't make any sense. Bear with me. It'll make sense. I'll make my best to make sense of it. So these are the credentials that I need to hit elite. But like I said, there isn't much I can do to make this happen. It's a team-wide effort. So the first things first is we have to have 135 elite points. And in the next slide, I'll talk about where those elite points are coming from. Right now we have, I have to do math, 39 elite points. So we have a ways to go, but it's still completely 100% possible. I have to be a 5-star diamond paid in the month of December. My lifetime rank is 4-star diamond right now. And I have to have 2 new diamonds advanced this year. I've already had 1, so that's pretty good. So I need 1 more diamond to advance. And I've already reached out to those that I do need to become diamond in order to make this happen. So I don't want you guys to have to worry about that. But I do want to talk about where the points come from, because as a team, we all play a role in where these points come from. So the first things first is we get 2 points. I get 2 points for every personally sponsored coach that hits Success Club. That's from 2016 to 2017. And I really don't want you guys to pay attention to those numbers. I just want you to have it in your mind that if you hit Success Club, you're playing a vital role in us getting those elite points. I get 25 points if somebody advances to team leader, and I've already reached out to those that I think that can make that happen this year. We also get a point for every coach that gets 500 PV each month. So if you are hitting Success Club 5 every single month, chances are you're adding to those elite points. But I really don't want us to focus on these points because it can get really, we can get too caught up in it. And I want us to focus on the things that make us get to elite, if that makes any sense. And I say that phrase a lot, so I do apologize. But we need a total of 135 of these points to even become elite. So even if we were to hit 5-star, we still need these points. And that's where the team comes in, plays a role in it. So how as a team can we focus on hitting elite, and how can we work together? So the first things first, guys, is we have to make it a priority to hit Success Club 5 every single month. Even if you're not a personally sponsored coach of mine, and you're in the downline, you're 5 levels below me, you play a role in that volume, which we also get points for. But if we make it a priority as a team to go back to being a team that hits Success Club 5, that we make it a non-negotiable, that we make it a priority, that is how we hit Premier in 2014 and 2015. And I say technically we hit it last year, but by a technicality, we were not officially a Premier team. That's a story for a rainy day. But we need to go back to making it a priority. And I became really lax on it in the very beginning of the year. I had some things that were said to me that made me doubt my abilities, that made me doubt the way I was leading the team. But what happened is when we quit focusing on that, a lot of our businesses began to drop. A lot of us kind of lost our momentum. We kind of quit the business. We quit seeing success. So we need to get back into that role of Success Club does matter. Especially, and I talked about in the new coach call, so a lot of you have already heard about this, but if you want your business to grow, Success Club is it's a non-negotiable. So when I ask for goals in the beginning of the month, I never even want to hear Success Club 5 as a goal, because that's a non-negotiable. Success Club 10, that can absolutely be a goal. But 5, we got to get back into that. And I've done team calls. We can do one in the future. If somebody tells me in the chat box they want to call on how to hit Success Club or tips on how to hit Success Club, I will absolutely do one. Another way is how we help as a team is add a minimum of 2 coaches a month. Guys, we used to be a solid team that could add new coaches like none other. Like we would add anywhere from 60 to 100 coaches a month. Jill probably remembers those days. Anna probably remembers those days. I don't know who else is on the call. I can't even see anybody that's on the call right now. And I think right now at this month, we're at 15 new coaches, which is awesome because we are in a rebuilding phase. But we have to get back in the habit of growing our teams, inviting people, inviting to the sneak peek. Do you know how many of you told me you wanted me to run a sneak peek, and maybe a handful invited to the sneak peek? But we got to get back into the habit of growing our teams and adding a minimum of 2 coaches a month. So if you're somebody that commented on that post that said, yeah, I want to go after elite as a team, you got a message from me. And that was probably one of the things I said is you got to add a minimum of 2 coaches a month. If you are pushing to hit diamond by the end of the year, and I believe November, the middle of November is the cutoff that we have to have our diamonds in place. Your goal should be 4 coaches a month. If you're striving to hit emerald, your goal is 2 coaches a month. And then that's the last point is hitting emerald and then hitting it over and over and over. So you guys might have seen, I've been doing recognition now where it says, I think Ashley Bearwald got it last week, and it said emerald times 3. So what that means is she's already a solid emerald, but she now has 6 active coaches underneath her. So I'm recognizing that as she's hit emerald 3 times. Because I think sometimes we get so stuck in our heads that we have to be diamond, which is the next goal. But we make it so complicated, but it's really hitting emerald over and over and over. So if you're adding 2 coaches a month, you're essentially hitting emerald every single month. And there's in no time, you will be a diamond coach as long as you are helping those coaches get started. You're getting them in the team page. You're making sure they're getting the new coach email. I'm going to start doing new coach calls once a month. Every single month, even if one person's on, just making sure that our coaches get started right and they stay with us. They stay doing the programs. They see proof of the product. They're in our challenge groups. How else can we help as a team? We got to do our vital behaviors every single day. every day. So at the end of, or the beginning of each month, I always ask you guys, how did last month go? Did you hit your goals? Did you hit Success Club? And one of the questions I always say is, did you do everything in your power to hit Success Club the month prior? Chances are you probably did it. And this is just me being a completely realistic, guys. I don't expect you to work Beachbody 24/7, but a lot of us, we tend to slack on the weekends. We think it doesn't matter. We think that we can make up for it during the week, but we lose momentum on the weekends. Or we lack in Success Club 5 and we lose momentum because we think that's good enough. I'm at Success Club 30 right now and I'm not stopping. Could I stop? Absolutely. But I want to keep going. I want to keep helping other people. But you've got to be doing your vital behaviors every single day. It's easy for us to be proof of the product. It's probably easy for most of us to do personal development, but a lot of us drop the ball on inviting. And that's something that we have to do every single day. Why? Because the seeds that you're planting this month are the people that are going to come to fruition. Is that the phrase? I don't even know. Somebody's probably laughing at me because I'm saying it very wrong. But the seeds you plant this month are what's going to come around next month, basically. I always say this business is 30 days behind. So all the conversations that I'm having this month, they're most likely going to take action next month. So that's why we have to be inviting and starting new conversations every single day. If you can watch Big Brother, I got other Big Brother fans out there. Don't act like I'm alone. 4 days a week, but you can't invite. We got to chat. We got to work on our priorities. Do it while you're watching TV. Do it while you're waiting for your kids in the pickup line. I don't know. I don't know what people do on a daily basis. I feel like I'm have no life right now. But just get in the habit of doing it daily. Helping your team grow. So what do I mean by team? It's not just you and the coaches you add, but it's also the coaches that they add. And I may play more of a vital role than a lot of coaches out there. But I help a lot of coaches that aren't even my PS coaches. Heck, that I am probably the great grandma to, I reach out to and I help. Because at the end of the day, we are a team. Yes, this is your business, but we're a team. And that's where Cycle Bonus comes in play, and that's where growing comes in play, and it's just helping one another. That's why I went ahead and I made a new team page for those that have been around the block for a while, because that wasn't happening in our old team page, and it was time for a change. And we were doing really good, and it's gotten a little bit quiet again in the team page, but we need to get back to sharing what's working, sharing conversations, sharing our daily successes, sharing what we did that day. You just never know what coach that could help. Which brings me to the next point, being active in the team page. It's been a little crickets lately. I don't know if you guys know this. I know Anna knows this. She's like, crap. I can see when you guys read things. Did you know that? I can't see anybody's faces right now. But I can see when you guys read things. So if I put up a post and I see that 63 people have read it, but not one person has commented on it, I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, she's a diamond coach. She's Emerald. I know she's trying to hit Success Club. Yep, she's working the business. And I see that nobody's replied. I'm like, come on, y'all. We got to be active in the team page. And that may take 2 quick seconds of commenting on a post. If somebody adds a new coach, we should have 70 plus comments that say welcome to the team. All you got to do, I don't know if Emily's on this call, all you got to do is say welcome and turn off notifications, and you won't be notified anymore when somebody else comments. We got to get back to being active. That's the whole point of this whole new team page, is we're there as a team. We're growing as a team. We're working together as a team. So we need to be active in the team page. We need to be congratulating other people when we do recognition. We need to be welcoming new coaches. If you see it, just take 2 quick seconds. Don't like it, comment on it. And then lastly, guys, we need to work together as a team. And it kind of goes hand in hand with everything that I talked about. So if I'm running a sneak peek and you ask me to run a sneak peek, that means we're inviting to the sneak peeks. We invite to the challenge groups that we may be running as a team. We're just working together as a team. If you see a post in the team page and somebody hasn't commented on it, comment on it. If they're asking a question, even if you're not sure if your answer is correct, still comment on it or give them your feedback. And my watch is dying, or give them your suggestions. We need to work together as a team. That was my goal for this year, is to create I don't like the word tribe gets overused, but I wanted to create basically a family. And that's what we are, is we are a family at the end of the day. And if you've been on the team for a long time, you know that we're there for one another when we need somebody. whether it's business related or personal related, we're there for one another. And that's what I want for our team, because we are a community. And whether or not we hit this goal, that's completely okay. But if we push together and we say, you know what, we're going to make this happen, then that's what matters, that we work together as a team, and we worked together as a team. I'm glad I said that 2 times in a row, guys. It's been a really long day. Bear with me. So where do we go from here? We have 5 more months, and I'm not going to lie, we're behind based off of our points. We are behind, and that's okay. And some of, like I said, some of that's on me because I got really lax on Success Club. So where do we go from here? How do we push and give it everything we've got for the next 5 months? And you know what the best part about this is? By pushing to make this goal happen as a team, you are going to make your business grow so much. And you're going to be like, heck yes. And then we're setting ourselves up for success for January. And we do it all over again next year. So where do we go from here? We have to invite to the monthly sneak peeks. I'm making a commitment to you guys. I am promising to you guys that I will go back to hosting monthly sneak peeks. I quit doing them because nobody was inviting to them. And that kind of hindered the team. So we're going to go back, and we're going to go back to doing them monthly, once a month. But I don't want you guys to depend on those once a month sneak peeks. What I mean by that is that that's the only time you're going to invite to the businesses, so you can throw them in the sneak peek. I want you to still present the business those other 3 weeks of the month. So when I post in the team page that we have a sneak peek, you need to invite to the event. You need to post about it, and you need to personally invite. So there's 3 ways to invite to the sneak peek: invite to the event, personally invite them, and post on social media. I had to think of the third way. We need to continue to run challenge groups every single month. You've got to do them, guys. I am like a set schedule type of person. I run monthly challenge groups. And with that new clean week coming out, man, I can't wait to do a call on that, because I have some amazing ideas for that coming up. But we have to run challenge groups every month, because what happens when we run challenge groups is most of the time we start to earn Success Club points, and we start to hit Success Club because for challenge groups, people need a way. They have to have a plan, and most of the time people don't have plans. So you introduce challenge groups or the challenge pack. You have to continue to be proof of the product. If you quit being proof of the product, you will not rank advance. You will not hit Success Club. Your business will not grow. The foundation of your business is built on being proof of the product, because people need to trust you. The hardest months I had in this business were the first 18 months of my pregnancy, because I could not work out and I could not stomach Shakeology. And I struggled, and I struggled hard. April was the hardest month of the business for me in 4 years. I barely hit Success Club 5. Barely. I think I hit in like the last hour of the month. And if you know me, I hit it like the 3rd day of the month, because I'm already stressing out. But as soon as I got back to working out, I've hit Success Club 20 plus every single month since then. And I don't have a transformation. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I'm getting bigger. I can't wait to submit my shift shop before photos and be like, here's my belly then, and here's my belly now. People just want to see you being proof of the product. They want to see you doing it. Whether you are pregnant and doing it, whether you're losing weight, whether you're maintaining, they just want to see you being proof of the product. And then lastly, we can't let this momentum stop. So a lot of times what happens is we set a goal and we go hard for the first month or 2. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to do a call again, probably come September, where we have to gain back the momentum, but we can't let that momentum stop. You have to be going. Just like Ashley Bearwald commented the other day, she's like, I'm at Success Club 6. I lost momentum, but I'm getting it back. A lot of times we get comfortable. We hit a goal and we're good and we stay there. But you can't get comfortable. You want to go for more. And I think that's why we don't have as many diamonds on our team, and we don't have as many emeralds on our team, or star diamonds, or premier coaches, because any of you have the ability to be a diamond or a star diamond or a premier coach as well, even an elite coach. But we get comfortable where we're at, and we got to get past that. We have to quit. We have to get uncomfortable being comfortable. I'm going to make that a phrase. We have to get uncomfortable being comfortable. I like that. I think I'm going to start using that. We got to keep that momentum going. We can't lose it. If you hit Emerald, freaking awesome. And now guess what? We're going to try to hit Emerald 2, and then Emerald 3, and then Emerald 4, and then you're going to try to hit Diamond. My goal for these next 5 months, do I have another slide? I sure do. I hate not seeing your guys' faces. My goal for these next 5 months, guys, is to help you build your business and get to where you want to be. Because I want to see as many of you hit your goals as I can. But I can't want it for you. You have to want it for yourself, which I think a lot of you are at that point. I think our team's at a really good spot right now. I think we're at a really good turning point, and we need to keep that momentum going. So, call to action. If you're on this call, there's a call to action, because there's always a call to action, guys. First off, I want you to do some sort of declaration in the team page. There's 13 of you on this call, so 12, including me, on this call, and there's 82 people on the team page. I want you to put some sort of declaration, and I'm not going to tell you what to say. I'm not going to tell you what to type out. I want you to make it yourself. You can make me cry. You can make me laugh. You can do whatever you want to do. But I want you to promise to not give up even when it gets tough, because it's going to get tough. I'm not going to lie to you. August and September are one of the hardest months in the business because it's back to school time, but we're not going to let that be an excuse. We're going to let that be a reason of why we excel in those months. And I also want you to make some sort of declaration of why you want to push for this goal, why you want to push together as a team. I need you guys to start making a commitment to hit Success Club 5 every single month. If you have no points on the board right now, just try to get 2 points on the board by the end of the month. If you can do 6. You could do 6. You really could. But I'm not a pusher, kind of, unless you tell me to push you. And try to get 2. And then next month, guess what? We're going to try to hit 5, no matter what. And then lastly, my call to action for you guys is if you've lost your ring, so if you're a lifetime emerald or a lifetime diamond, I want you to get it back by next month. And that's something that I'm even working on myself. Is I think I'm currently like a 1-star diamond, and I'm a lifetime 4-star diamond, and I've lost that. And my goal next month is to secure those back. And that's by working with you guys and working with my coaches and those that are building on the business. So that's that, guys. That was a lot of information. Woo! But I don't want you guys to get lost in the success and the what we need to be elite points, because if we try to focus on that, that's going to get very overwhelming. So I posted this board in the team page. I don't know, the weekend maybe, and it's the Road to Elite, and I'm going to update you guys with this on the second Friday of every month, because that's when our elite points come out. And it does suck when you get busted, Anna. I just saw your comment. And I'll let you guys know where we're at. And at the end of the day, if this doesn't happen, I don't even want to talk about that, but I know that we worked together as a team, and we pushed and we fought and we gave it everything we got. That's all that matters, guys. That's all that matters. And the only reason we're going after this is because you guys told me you wanted to go after that's the only reason we're doing this. Yeah, Brooke, I know it's hard. Trust me, I've been in your shoes where it's hard, where you can't work out and you can't do the shakes. And that's where like ideas of like maybe using the meal containers to make your meals, share those transformations, share about the team call and being around a community. Sometimes we just have to get a little creative when we're injured or whatnot. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions about anything that I went over? My poor shake is like melting over here. So no one's going to message me later? Maybe share your rice portioned out in a yellow container. And I will do a call on hitting Success Club, and we'll make that the next list of calls to do. All right, guys. So it's 9:30. So if you have not done your power hour tonight, guys, I want you to do your power hour. No excuses. Even if it's 30 minutes, get it done. For my people that are trying, Ember, probably not right now. I've done them in the past and they never worked out. And it's just one more group that I have to do. If I can get enough people to hit Emerald next month, I will consider doing one though. I promise. But what was I going to say? Crap. Tomorrow is the last Thursday of the month. So for my people that are trying to push to Emerald, you got to lock it in by tomorrow or it'll count for the month of August, which is totally okay. We have 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35 days left of the month. Is there 31 days this month, guys? 31, 30? Yeah. You've got 5 days left of this month. A lot can happen in 5 days, but it's up to you and not making sure you get into your own head. utilize the team page, ask questions. That's what they're there for. That's what we're here for. Do your call to actions that I suggested. I know who's on this call. I will find you. And I'll be like, you are on my call, but you do not do my call to action. And guys, just keep pushing. Know that at the end of the day, as long as I know that as a team we work together, that's all that matters to me. I am not somebody that hounds for rank. I am not somebody that hounds you to rank advanced by tomorrow. That is not my style. If it's something that you want, then absolutely I will hound you, but only if you give me permission. But I know that we can do this. We are in a rebuilding phase of our team. It happens. Life happens. But I know that we're going to come out on top and we're going to be even better than we were before. And now I have the hiccups, or I'm just burping because it's another symptom of pregnancy, evidently. If you were on the last team call, that's what I kept saying. So with that being said, you guys have an amazing night. I will see you guys next week. I will figure out what the topic is, and let's make these next 5 days. Let's push. Let's push like we've never pushed before and try to hit our goals. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.